Peace, peace, legacy building lady, Renaissance coach, tapping in with you. All right, so I want to start off with a statistic. Now, you may have heard this before, not sure, but 95% of our daily decisions, actions, our emotions, our behavior, everything we have got going on is driven by our subconscious mind. So that means only 5% of our life is actually being run. It's actually being run by our conscious mind. And what I want to share with you is that you have not been failing. You do not suck. Okay? The reality is you just been running a program that you weren't familiar with, that you didn't know was running in the background. And how do I know this? Because I spent a long time doing this myself, and there's still some things I'm working on. But yeah, I spent years, and I'm grateful for those years. I mean, I did all the, the things that we're supposed to do from a personal development type perspective. So rolling university. So every time I got in the car, I had Jim Rohn in the car. I had Brian Tracy in the car. I had Les Brown in the car. I had Tony Robbins in the car. Everybody was rolling with Ashley, okay? Everybody was rolling with the legacy building lady, Renaissance coach. But there was a lot more running underneath in that subconscious area that needed to be, addressed and taken care of. So even though I was doing all those conventional things, doing all the things, they tell us we're supposed to do, I still couldn't quite really align with a breakthrough. So, yeah, that's why for me a lot of the same patterns kept showing up. And yes, I do have my notes. I want to make sure I'm staying on track. But yeah, the same patterns kept showing up for me. A lot of mine were rooted in like self-doubt, feeling guilty about choices I've made or how I was looking at different decisions that I made. But it wasn't until I got a chance to experience subconscious regression work that everything changed for me. And I'm I'm grateful for that experience because so much magic was like pent up inside of me that I wasn't letting out, guys. And I'm just grateful that in doing that work, I'm here. Like more of me is here. Like I said, I'm still working through a lot of things, but yeah, it was a lot of stuff from an energetic perspective that I really needed to get removed, that has been removed through the regression work. So I'm really grateful for that. Let's see here. I took yes, here we go. So in my reality, I was never broken. It was nothing like wrong with me. I just needed to tap into my energy, my subconscious, to really get to the root of what was going on. So a couple things I want to cover today. Number one, being our patterns have an origin point, okay? And it's not where we traditionally think that they are. Most of our limiting beliefs drive our behavior are formed in our childhood, usually between the ages of, being like very young, being an infant, to age 7. So a lot of the things that we're running are because we were highly suggestible during that time. Like whatever somebody was thinking around us, whatever they were imparting into us, we were subscribing to that. So we were absorbing beliefs about safety, worthiness, money, visibility, all those things. A lot of those aren't our own beliefs. They come from the people that we were around. So the awesome thing about that, the good news about that is, if something can be installed, guess what? We can uninstall it. We can remove it. So yeah, get excited about that. That's something to get excited about, that we can remove it. So that excites me. That's why I love the work that I do, helping my clients to remove those things that, no longer serve you. Okay. And let's see. Willpower. Willpower. Okay, baby. I'm willing it. I got all the will, I got all the power. But let me tell you one thing. All the will and all the power will never override a subconscious program. I'm going to say it one more time. All the will, all the power, or the willpower will never override a subconscious program, okay? And I know this from my own experience and just from working with my clients. So this is why traditional personal development, and no knock on it. Everybody's in a different stage, different phase. Maybe the surface level stuff can work for some people, but you know who you are. I know who I was. I knew something was under that surface that needed to be given attention to, and that's what I help you to do. And this is why, again, traditional personal development a lot of times won't get you the results you're seeking, or maybe the results are temporary. But when you're able to really dive in and really get into the subconscious, that's where you're going to see the lasting results and the lasting change, because that's where the programming actually is. So when we can tap into that and find out what's running underneath that surface, using tools like regression, which I use, the subconscious regression, utilizing breathwork techniques, utilizing tools like tarot, just tools that can help you to tap into what's going on there. We can really get to the surface, and you can really start to make some moves and separate from things that are no longer serving you. And the thing that I want to mention too, this is not about forcing something out, being forceful at all. It's really about knowing the point of origin, because a lot of the things that we have going on with us, or had going on with us before, they served us at one point. Like, they were good at one point, but we get to a point where we realize certain beliefs, certain thought patterns, they no longer serve us. They no longer serve us. So this work is not about shaming any aspect of you or anything that you have going on. It's more about you and I being a witness to what's going on and helping to create the environment, the inner environment, to allow you to separate from what no longer serves you. Let me see. So yeah, it's about witnessing to them, comprehending, what they're costing you now. Because like I said, they're there for a reason. At a certain point in time, they actually served you, but now you're recognizing, hey, this limiting belief, this fear of, coming on camera, this fear of creating content, this fear of getting up in front of a crowd, this is no longer serving me. And because it's no longer serving you, it is time to separate from it. And this is the work that we come together to do. And this is exactly why I created the Summer of Separation experience. It's a 30-day subconscious shift inside the Renaissance Circle, where we're working together, we're going at it together for 30 days, we're going deep, we're taking a deep dive, and we're helping to go beneath the surface, get to the root of where your patterns are holding you back, tracing them to their origin, and starting that separation. And it's beautiful work. Now, I'm gonna be honest, it's not always comfortable, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful when you allow yourself the opportunity to really show up for yourself in this way. Bear witness to, hey, I recognize this no longer serves me, and I'm gonna do what it takes to really separate and get to the root of what's going on, and really separate from what no longer serves me. So that's what the Summer of Separation is about. Tap in with us, the Renaissance Circle. The link is in the bio. Definitely want to see you there. Definitely want to be there. But only come if you're super serious about making changes. Only come if you really want to see some stuff move. Because I do what I do, but you got to be serious about doing what you do as well. And together, we can make some beautiful things happen. So tap in, links in bio. Let's do this. Peace.